Howdy folks, hope you're all having a good one, and welcome back to your annual War Thunder video, which by my reckoning must mean that it's now the year 2057. Star Citizen has finally gone into open beta, and Wargaming have announced that all of the PvE operations that they pulled from the game in 2019, and which they promised to put back in the game in 2020, are almost ready to be reintroduced into circulation once they finish working out some issues with aircraft AI. Also, this joke never gets old. Now, those of you who are here because this is a War Thunder video, welcome back. Those of you who don't normally watch the War Thunder videos but are here because in yesterday's completely ridiculous World of Warships video I promised something even better in today's War Thunder video, welcome. Hope you enjoy your stay, and I guarantee you will not be disappointed. Now, I know what you're all thinking. It's a KV-2 video. It's going to be a KV-2 just driving around and one-shot derping everything. And yeah, I'm not going to lie to you, there is going to be a lot of that. I mean, of course there is. It's a KV-2. And also it's a KV-2 in War Thunder, where driving around and one-shot derping things with the 152mm howitzer still actually works. Unlike in certain other games I could mention. Yes, World of Tanks, we're talking about you here. I don't know what it is about World of Tanks, it's like the developers seem determined to extract every last piece of fun from that game. Since the high explosive nerf, let's just say the KV-2 in World of Tanks isn't quite what it used to be. Those of you who are still in mourning over the KV-2's fall from grace in the wake of the recent, well not that recent, it's been a couple of months now, nerf to the high explosive mechanics in World of Tanks, may not recall that it's not the first time they've adjusted the way high explosive mechanics work in World of Tanks, and the KV-2 has always managed to get by. But the latest high explosive nerf was the straw that broke the camel's back, and sadly, well, in World of Tanks at least, it's just a pale, sad shadow of the glorious machine that it used to be. Here in War Thunder, however, yeah, well, let's just say that Cheese Sniper here, in his War Thunder KV-2, is going to be demonstrating exactly why this machine, in War Thunder at least, definitely still has it. The thing is though, the KV-2 isn't really special in that regard in War Thunder. I mean, any tank in War Thunder, because there are no hit points, there are no health bars. It's a much more realistic damage model. I didn't say it was a realistic damage model, okay, I said it's more realistic than World of Tanks. But in War Thunder, any tank, if it hits another tank in the right spot, has always been capable of getting a one-shot kill. The KV-2, well, it doesn't need to hit it in the right spot, because high explosive. It's just getting the shot to land on target is the challenge. So, if you're sitting there thinking, okay, so it's a KV-2 dirt video, well, yeah. I mean, yeah. But that's not all. I mean, even if it was just a KV-2 dirt video, it'd be worth it. But it is going to be so much more than that. I'll let you know when it happens. Although you probably won't need me to tell you. I'm sure you'll understand. But until that moment occurs, well, let's just enjoy the dirt. Friendly T-34 up ahead, might have bitten off slightly more than he could chew. He's got an M4 Sherman and a Mark 1 Churchill to deal with. He's about to start pulling back after he fires. Cheese Sniper's like, just a second, comrade. Look at that. He hit the front mudguard of the M4 and the blast knocked the crew out. You see? This is how you KV-2 World of Tanks. Pay attention. It does have an extremely long reload in War Thunder though. I mean, it doesn't exactly load quickly in World of Tanks, but it's got a really long reload in War Thunder. T-34 and Churchill just fruitlessly bouncing shells off each other. Cheese Snipers, hang on a second, comrade. I've almost reloaded. Churchill's like, oh shit. And again, high explosive blast knocks out the crew. So, how many's that now? 3? Yep, 2 Shermans and a Churchill. Are you not entertained? Well, if not, if you're sitting there thinking, yeah, seen this sort of thing before, it's just a KV-2 dirt video. No, it isn't. I mean, it is right now, but just you wait. Honestly, It's going to be amazing. Oh, I know what's coming. This is one of the few times in recent memory I can actually remember laughing out loud watching a battle replay in any game. I mean, I loaded it up thinking, yeah, okay, KV-2, I'll give it a go. And it certainly doesn't disappoint. There's plenty of raw derp, but that's not what this one's about. Oh, I can't wait for it to happen. I don't want to spoil it. You're just going to have to trust your Uncle Jingles. And don't go skipping ahead in the video either. Seriously, it's worth the wait. So, 3 kills, cheese sniper, busy flipping the cap here, which gives him time to reload, obviously. So it's not wasted time. Also, you know, helps the team win the battle. But this one isn't going to come down to the caps. Oh no. Right, cap flipped. Enemy tanks ahead. Although, don't forget, because this is a replay file, you see a lot more of the markers in the replay than Cheese Sniper would have seen during the actual battle. But it's fairly obvious there's an enemy tank ahead. T-34's engaged fighting something, and has gone down. Enemy Achilles, very nasty gun, he needs to die, request approved. A little bit too late to help the T-34, but hey, if you can't save him, you can always avenge him. And now he's reloading again. And we're almost at the part of the battle, even though you may not realise it yet, but you are all waiting for. Backing up, checking his flanks. Gun's almost reloaded. Is that an enemy tank? No, it's dead. Okay. I think he's going to take a left here. Yep. Accidentally demolishing the building on the way past. There's another Sherman up ahead, but Cheese Sniper hasn't seen him yet. Don't worry, he will. Change of pants in aisle 7. And this seems like as good a place as any to reload. Now, the Sherman is blocking access to the seawall. You're going to have to go back and around it when you push the Sherman out of the way. I wouldn't want to push the Sherman out of the way because you will be vulnerable in the flanks. You're always going to go for it. No, is he? No, he's just looking to see whether or not the Sherman has any friends. And he does have a friend. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Well, that was unfortunate, wasn't it? I mean, he didn't kill the Churchill gun carrier, but he did rip its tracks right off. He's backing up to reload. It doesn't have to, of course, because it's the Churchill game carrier. It's not an actual Churchill tank. It doesn't have a turret. So it's not like it can swing the gun around and shoot at him. But hey, better safe than sorry. If I was the crew of that gun carrier, I would be taking the time that Cheese Sniper is reloading to get the hell out of that tank and run for my life, because he's going to make damn sure of the second shot straight into the engine block. And yep. If at first you don't succeed, although you probably will, then just derp again. Now there's absolutely no way he's getting through that gap, not with 2 wrecked tanks blocking it. So he's going to have to work his way back around again. Although he's in a great safe spot to reload, so he's going to take the time to do exactly that. But soft, what light through yonder window breaks? Is that an M10? I think it was. Oh, this thing is magnificent. Well, the tanks, do you see what you did? Yeah, you know what you did. Well, he may as well sit here and reload before... I'm not even sure he can make his way back the way he came. There are just too many dead tanks blocking the way. I know, Akazuki. No, trust me. It's about to happen. Akazuki knows what's coming. Oh, I can't wait to see your reactions in the comments section. Jingles, do you not think you're hyping this up a bit much? Nope. No, I'm really not. Oh, right then, Cheese Sniper, the gun's reloaded. What are you up to? Oh, the enemy team have just retaken that cap circle. Although your team are doing well, they do have 2 caps, and the enemy team are losing tickets. Are you thinking about maybe going back and flipping the cap back again? Oh, movement. He's up to something. He knows there's an enemy tank nearby. That cap didn't flip itself. He just doesn't know exactly where it is. He's checking around to the rear, but I'm pretty sure he would have heard the sound of anybody trying to manhandle those 2 wrecks out of the way. And speaking of sound, you can hear the machine guns going off. There's a friendly TD has found the enemy tank. It's a Cromwell. Cromwell doesn't have particularly strong armour, does it? Oh, hello! Oh, hang on a minute. Somebody managed to get around behind him. Well, that was uncalled for. You've got to wait out that reload. And there's no sense in sitting in the same place getting shot at while you do it. Looks like the Stug has had its tracks blown off, but don't worry. KV-2 to the rescue. And this, kids, this is the reason why you're all here today. I mean, you may think that you're here just to see some KV-2 derp action, and if that's the case, well, you've definitely got your money's worth. So just consider this a bonus feature. You know what he's doing here, don't you? Yeah. But don't worry, this isn't all. This is just the start of the sheer absurdity of what you're about to witness in the second half of this War Thunder tank battle. He could have shot the M24 at any point, but that isn't humiliating enough. Now remember, Cheese Sniper got 8 kills before getting into this position. The Chaffee was kill number 9. And now he's well and truly stuck, because it's relatively easy to get a KV-2 into this position, but it is completely impossible to get it out. Now if you're sitting there thinking, and you'd be justified in doing so, that, well, okay, that was kind of amusing, but I'm not sure it lived up to the hype, because now what's he going to do? He's stuck here for the rest of the game. Well, yes he is. You're starting to get some idea of what you're about to witness here. The M19A1, remember, voluntarily put himself down here with the KV-2. He didn't have to come down here. He thought this was a good idea. He sat there on top of that seawall, looked down, thought, oh look, there's a KV-2. What's the best way to approach this situation? Yeah. Oh, I know. I'll jump down there with him. That'll work. What's the worst that could happen? Cheese Sniper is like... actually, Cheese Sniper, that looks kind of... Oh, Cheese Sniper, at least buy him dinner first. In case you were wondering, kids. This is how M22 Locusts are born. The only thing that's keeping the M19A1 alive is, 1, this isn't World of Tanks, he would have been dead already through crush damage. And 2, because Cheese Sniper is currently doing a solo version of Sit on My Face and Tell Me That You Love Me. He can't actually get the gun barrel down far enough until one or both of them backed up. So, 8 kills before coming down here, 2 kills since. Well, hang on, now what's going on? What does a KV-2 have to do to get some peace around here? Somebody's shooting at him. It could be the M4A1 over there, although I'm not entirely sure whether or not Cheese Sniper can actually see him. Like I said, this is a replay, so we can see the marker. Oh no, he has seen him. Dude, are you sure that's wise? You know this is a KV-2, right? Okay. He's still getting... Oh wait, here it is. What the hell do you think you're gonna do up there? He's actually probably safe up there, because in the same way that Cheese Sniper didn't have the gun depression to hit the M19 when he was sitting on his face, he probably doesn't have the gun elevation. In fact, I'm pretty sure he doesn't. Oh, hang on a second. The AMC is not alone. There's another Sherman. Now you can see how slowly this turret is turned. So the Sherman has all the time in the world to think about what to do next. sit here and wait for the turret to swing around, or try to get out of here, fail horribly. Yeah, it's kind of like that scene in The Watchmen where Rorschach is in prison. In prison with a whole bunch of people that he helped to put in there. Only they don't seem to understand the gravity of the situation. As he says, you don't understand. I'm not stuck in here with you. You're all stuck in here with me. The AMC, I mean, okay, the Sherman looked like he was trying to get out of there, but he slipped and fell down. The AMC's coming down here was entirely voluntary. And he has, what, a 37mm gun? If he wasn't putting shots through the top of the KV-2's turret roof from above, there is no way he was going to put shots through the KV-2's gun mantlet from below. So, 13 kills so far. 8 of them before he came down here, although we'll give him the 9th as well, because he claimed kill number 9 on the M24 Chaffee in the act of pushing him down here and trapping himself here in the first place. But he has trapped himself down here, in what should really have been the end of this video. Well, you wouldn't have been watching this video in the first place if that had been what had happened, because by putting himself down here, he was effectively taking himself out of the rest of the battle. Or would have, in any other circumstance. It's just that the enemy team appear to be determined to keep feeding kills to a tank that by rights should have had no further influence in the outcome of this battle since he pushed that Chaffee over the seawall to his doom 5 minutes ago. All they had to do was ignore him, and he would have been stuck on an admittedly fairly impressive 8 kills, but look at this. Look at the shell holes. Look where these geniuses have been shooting him. Yeah, that's right. Shoot him in the strongest part of his armour, right in the gun mantlet. I'm sure that'll work out. Oh, is this going to be victim number 14? He doesn't quite have the shot. I mean, it's not so much the range, it's the fact that there is very, very little of whatever the hell that was poking up above the rocks over there. And he's had to readjust the position of the tank to get a stable firing position. And then just when he's ready to take the shot, the P-70 ducks back down behind the rocks. Oh well, never mind. And then, because he thinks it's a good idea, with the KV-2 aiming up and waiting for him to do exactly that, he sticks his face up again and promptly gets it blown off. 14 kills. But wait, just when you thought it couldn't possibly get any more ridiculous, Cheese Sniper turns the idiot magnet back on. And here comes another one. And you know, it's going to take Cheese Sniper so long to turn the turret around and shoot him, he decides, you know what, screw it. It's good enough for the M24, it's good enough for the M10. See you at the party, Richter. And honestly, Cheese Sniper was robbed here. He should have been credited with a kill for that. That should have been kill number 15. But, well, I guess War Thunder wasn't feeling generous today. Sadly, amusing though this has been, that is where this is going to have to end, because the enemy team just ran out of idiots. But Cheese Sniper, thank you so much for sending this in. This was an absolute pleasure to watch. And everybody else, I hope you'll agree, it was worth the hype. That's all for today, folks. Take care, stay safe, and I'll catch you next time.